Hey up. Hey up. Hey up. Hey up. Welcome back to my channel. This is my channel. Welcome back. So, here's me. Here I am, making a video. Oh, God. So, at the moment in my life, not much is happening. Not much is happening. I don't know. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm making this video. Well, I do. It's because I'm procrastinating. I don't know what to do. You know? Like, what do you do in life? What is this? What do you do in life? What do you do? It's okay to, I mean, I get that it's okay to not know what you're doing in life. It's okay to just be chilling. But it seems like society does not think that way. Society thinks you got to be doing all the time, and you got to be doing your purpose every minute. And you see like those motivational videos on YouTube where it's like, fucking what are you doing? Get off your fucking ass and go for a run and do your purpose and all this. And like, yeah, they are motivating. Like, you gotta have that in your life as well. But at the same time, you gotta have time for self-reflection and you know, questioning your beliefs and questioning what are you doing, you know? Like, I go up and down, I mean, we all go up and down. It's the nature of nature. It's the nature of duality. So there are times where I'm like, I know my purpose, I know what I need to do, and I just go like, yes, and I'm doing heaps of shit, like, I'm just like keeping healthy, mentally and physically, and I'm working hard on what I want to accomplish, like filming or music, and I'm keen, I'm motivated. But then I come down from that, and then I come down because I hit a block where it's like, am I doing what I should be doing? Am I doing what I think, what I want to do? And then I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know my purpose, and then I go down, and then I start picking up these addictive habits, like eating junk food and watching too much porn and staying in bed all day, watching videos, not doing a whole lot. But that's just the nature of duality. And like, oftentimes I'd feel guilty for being in that state of you know, being like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going, what my purpose is," and I'd feel guilty for not knowing. I still do to a certain extent these days, and that's the society's ideology that you've been brainwashed with, is that you've always got to be doing something. And I do agree that addictive habits can be like detrimental for your growth. Like, it's inevitable that you're gonna know what you're doing, you're on your purpose, and then you come down, you're not too sure what's happening. That's inevitable, but you can choose to pick up addictive habits or not when you're in that low state, you know. And when you pick them up, it is I think it does slow the process down than if you didn't. But you just want that because it's like you've lost meaning. It's like you've got this meaning and you know your path and you're doing what you know you should be doing and it's all good. And then you come down and you're like, oh, I don't even know what's going on in life now. I've lost all meaning. And there's that a quote by Viktor Frankl that's like, when man has lost a deep sense of meaning, he distracts himself with pleasure. Like, that's what happens when you've lost like your meaning, or your happiness, you confuse your happiness with pleasure.
Can you push these two up for me?
A lot of times we think that pleasure will bring us happiness. So, for example, like tasty food, sex, video games, alcohol, weed, all these things are pleasurable.
Push them through again before we...
But they don't bring us happiness. So what is the difference between pleasure and happiness? Happiness is more of a sustained, long-term thing, whereas pleasure is just this quick high satisfaction followed by a lowness. something that I face, like, a lot of the time is like this imposter syndrome. This thing where it's like, I feel less than, like who am I to do the things that I do? And I think that's because I've been indoctrinated with this idea that people are somehow like, I don't know, like, that I could never be someone with a skill or something. It's hard to explain, like, yeah, like the imposter syndrome. It's like, I don't feel worthy enough of being someone with a certain skill. So it's like me here talking to this camera, just doing a vlog, and like when people are around and I'm filming, I just like stop talking, and it's like, because I can't like express anything, because it like the thoughts come to me saying like, you know, who am I to vlog? Like, like I'm not that important. Like, it's really fucked, man. It's fucked. And then I just can't be myself. It's with everybody, with fucking everybody. Anyone I'm around, I can't be myself. Because I've got the imposter syndrome. Thinking that I'm not worthy enough to be extravagant, fucking extraordinary. I don't know. Anyway. It's like I have to dumb down myself. Or I have to try and make people perceive me as not who I am, because I don't know, it's like this modesty. Like, I know I've got good talents and skills. Like, I know I'm good at shit. Like, this whole, like, philosophical, existential, spiritual shit, I'm fucking in touch with that. I know that I'm more in touch with that than other people. And I'm not to say it as like a bragging thing or whatever, but just to say like that's one of my strengths. And like talking about it, like I like to talk about it, and I would say that, not always, but there are times when I can articulate certain ideas which I think are very, I can articulate them very well. That's one of my strengths. I mean, not always, sometimes I'm just what the fuck's going on, but there are times when I feel like I'm just spitting it out, it's just coming out of my mouth, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good. And, I'm good at, I'm good at shit, I'm good at lots of stuff. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. But you see, what happens is that I am so modest about my strengths because I feel like this whole imposter syndrome, I don't understand it, that I feel like I'm not worthy of my strength, of showing my strengths or something. I don't know why that is, I don't know what it is about. I guess I've just always got this thought that other people will perceive me and think that they could think that, it's what I'm doing is they would disagree with it or think it's dumb. So, talking about these philosophical things, articulating it really well, I could think that's well good, and then someone could think that's really stupid and dumb and boring, makes no sense. And the thing is that I will believe them. That's the annoying thing, is that I'm not grounded in my self-worth or myself, in my strengths. I'm not, I don't know what words to use, but I value others' opinions over my own. If I think I'm doing something good, if I think I'm playing to my strengths, making a cool film, articulating some cool philosophy, then I always think about, what will other people think about this? And that's always good to ask yourself that. What will other people think about this? How will other people view this? Because then you don't get so fucking caught up in your own view and think you're so fucking right. It is good to think about that. To try and come from all these different angles. What will other people think of this? Will they think it's, from the spectrum of fucking really good and really bad? But the thing is, I can get really caught up in the negative side of it, other people think, people could think I'm fucking crazy, think I'm boring and stupid and just laughable, and it's always that fear of humiliation. It's that fear of humiliation. No. Sucks, man. And this is probably one of the reasons why it's hard for me to do anything, because I'm always afraid of what other people will think. And I will always value their opinion over mine. And I don't fucking know why. And I think it's just because I'm really fucking I really take a deep look at myself. I don't just think I'm right and go, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing is right. Oh, anyone's feedback, anyone who thinks I'm laughable or stupid is wrong. This is why, is that I realize that everybody is right. Everybody's right. If you think you're right, then you are. So if someone thinks I'm like fucking dumb or stupid or humiliated, then I'll take their opinion into account. Like I'll be like, oh, if they think that, then there's got to be some sort of truth going on there. Like how do they conjure up that idea in their mind? Like their mind's not wrong to them. Like, and so I think you can go a step further where you sort of integrate everybody's view and realize that there is no one is right, but simultaneously everyone is right, and you sort of realize that, and then you can sort of just value, just do what you know is right despite what other people think. But I think I'm at this stage where it's like I take everybody's opinion into account because I realize that everybody has a slither of truth, because everybody in their own mind is right. So this is why I value people's opinions. It's not even that I value people's opinions over mine, it's that my opinion is equal to anybody else's opinion. Like my opinion's not better than anybody else's opinion, you know what I mean? So it's not about valuing your own opinion over others. It's about seeing all opinions as equal. But I think what I tend to do is I put my opinion below other people's. Or sometimes I put it above. I don't know. So yeah, that's interesting. We've got to see our opinions as like just neutral. It's just, that's hard though. Like, anyway, I'm sick of talking. So here's a video.